Go. And here we are. Hello everyone, this is Zyron, and I am here with my friend the Reggie. Say hi, Reggie. Or wave, I guess, would be easier with your emoji. And there we go. There we go. And we're here to do a walk around and a walkthrough of his Aegis Hammerhead, which is a light corvette, I guess is what you would consider it, right, Reggie? It's an anti-fighter corvette. My apologies. It's basically one of the largest ships in the game without getting to other things. Dang, I am butchering words today. Alright, where do you want to start, Reggie? Should we start from the interior and move to the exterior, or just walk around the exterior first? Right. Okay, looking at the front right now, this is actually where the bridge is of the ship. If you look inside here, you can see the pilot and co-pilot seats inside this glass. I mean, it's kind of unusual for a ship in that it's underneath the, the main part of the ship. The bulk of the ship's superstructure is above the bridge. It's kind of like a reverse ship, right? Right. This ship's more at home in space, is what my partner is saying, compared to other ships that have the top-based bridge. It's easier for this ship to operate in space. Here's one of the turrets on the side of the ship. What do you have on this, Reggie? So we have 4 size 4 laser repeaters, rhinos, in each of these main turrets, correct? Alright. And they're on every point of the ship. This is the aft turret. As you can see, it's self-enclosed, almost like a little fighter craft hanging off the back, but no, this partition does not disconnect from the ship. I mean, a lot of people think that by looking at it, don't they, Reggie? That it's like a parasite ship. Right. And here are the main thrusters, I believe. Yes. These fins contain the main thrusters, right? Up there, is that an airlock? No? Okay, for the other part of the ship, I'm coming. All the way up here. One of the more interesting things that you guys can notice is this ship is just massive. I am a basically 6-foot human being, and in third-person mode, Reggie, stand beside this foot pedal here. And I'm going to step back just to give everyone a sense of scale of this ship and how large is... Oh, perfect, a rock. Let's use this. And you can tell this ship is massive. He barely comes up to the first part of this foot landing pad. Did you hit your foot? Oh, you're opposing. That's cool. That's cool. Anyways, shall we go inside, Reggie? Okay, what Reggie's saying is there are 2 personnel loading ones. Here comes one now. Loading elevators, one on each side of this center split, I guess you want to call it. And then back here you have the cargo loading dock, right? Where is it? I'm following Reggie to show you this. And here we go. As you can see, this is large. It almost scrapes the surface. Actually, it does scrape the surface here. But you can load, I believe, what is it called? A tumbrel tank on it? Okay, so correction. My partner here, if you guys can't hear my audio, said that the tumbrel tank may not fit, but the Ursa rover will. It definitely will, as long as it's on the mag plates here, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and go up. Even if they can't hear me, it's good that I have someone to show us around the ship. Anyways, we are now entering the cargo area. Cargo/engineer. Here you can see this rather disturbing looking here with reactors. I think these are reactors. Alright, so what's this way, Reggie? Through the blast. So, okay, this is the aft ventral turret. And getting in, hopefully I don't get stuck. And I'm upside down. Alright, it has
Aegis combat assist.
4 MFDs or 5? It can aim directly down and has quite a good... It can hit that mountain, I believe. Let's see. Yes, it can hit that mountain. It's got excellent range. It's got 5 MFDs, Reggie, you think? So 5 total MFDs. Okay, correct. So that's the rear turret. Following my guide here to the next area. Please lead the way. Right? And this is the right hallway, or the port, or aft. What would you say? This is the starboard side hallway, and what's in here? This is the crew quarters of the ship. As you can see, it's got at least 8 beds? No, 16. Or 8, I got it right, 8. And then which way are we going now? This is the bathroom, which which is interesting because we have dripping water here. And actually, do we have drop effects? No. Mirror does not work. Look, hey, I'm a vampire. Alright, following my guide here. Where are we going next, Cap? And then over here we have the other half of the bathroom, the toilets. And associated other stuff. Are there lock boxes on these or what? Right. Oh, lockers. Right. Continuing on. Now, are we on port or starboard? I believe we're on starboard. Okay, so you've engineering terminal, right? So it does interact. Use engineering station. Let's see what it does. This is the component housing he's just talking about. It says cooling module back here. Which, is this for a cooler? So these are non-initialized modules, just like the battery modules on this wall. Okay. And following him, which way we now? This way? Alright. We are going 1 through, we have 5 through 8 on this side. Oh, and by the way, just in case you get lost, there is signage here. The bridge is to the right, the cargo and engine room to the left. So, oh, whoops, sorry. And yes, this is the port, no, starboard. This is the starboard cargo bay, or escape pod bay, and this is the starboard frontal turret. Starboard aft turret, excuse me. And so this is starboard. Then on this side this is the port side, everything is mirrored. Here's the port side escape pod room, and then over here would be the port aft turret. Okay. Right, so there's another engineering terminal over here. More of the non-interactable panels, like we saw earlier. And then we have the other crew room. Well, it's the same one. Okay, here's the radar and life support area, but it does not interact yet, correct? Yeah, it doesn't interact. Alright, and now, which way? This is the dorsal turret of the ship, and behind it is the captain's quarters. See, here's his desk. Whatever he was reading this morning looks like something about a possible cargo ship. Hopefully pretty soon. And here's the guest lounge. Very part.
Systems green.
So like my friend said, the MFD panel here that you see on the captain's desk does work, but it does not impact ship performance at the moment. Correct? Alright. Anyways, this is his room, which appears to have a security panel to its foot. See? You can see out the ship. And here's the captain's shower. Very nice. Very nice. And his stored clothes. Does this closet actually interact? Okay, so it doesn't store anything. Alright, following my compatriot here. Alright, ready when you are. Right. We're going to go to the lower deck and then to the upper deck, which I think is the bridge, right? Yeah, and don't go down. It's a long way down. I would not recommend jumping from this height. Don't let that fool you, though. There is a large shield barrier in here. Alright, let's go. And yeah, like he said, this is the engineering access. It may open later at a later date for module repair and or implementation in the ship. Through these corridors, you have the forward and the port and starboard turrets for the ship. There's this one, and then this one on this side, and then okay, the hallway over here is an exact mirror of the other one. This is an airlog. This is going to be a docking collar with storage area for spacesuits pretty soon. And does this... I think an Argo has a square hex docking collar. Argo PU or whatever it's called, personnel carrier. The Argo is made to dock with larger ships, and if anyone who has an Argo MPUV P1, I guess it's called, right, the personnel version, that your ship would back up to this and dock here. Correct? Yeah. Right now, it's in a convenient access point for picking up stranded people. We are now going down to the bridge. Up this elevator or down it, I believe. That elevator, I've heard, is the elevator of death. I'm gonna sit... Okay, and this is the cockpit view from the bridge of the ship. In the pilot seat, I'm not going to pilot, by the way. I'm just going to sit down if it'll let me. To showcase the MFDs. I'm not taking off with your ship, no worries. Let's see here. As you can see, we have the menu on this side of the Aegis' MFDs. We have what is it for the power systems on the upper left. On the right, we have the shield panel, and on the right, like a targeting screen. I believe that's how you say it, right? Current tar. Those are the default screens, by the way. And in this one, I believe it's mirror. But it does not have piloting capabilities, correct? It has shields, proximity comms, the BUP display, and the menu for the weapons. Anyways, that was Reggie and my buddy Reggie's Aegis Hammerhead. Yeah, let's go ahead and see the upper deck. Sorry. So climb that ladder if you don't feel like waiting for the elevator. And this is the upper deck, right? Right. Captain's quarters, alright. Like this elevator? Right. Hang right, following my guide. This is to the upper deck. This elevator is. I have no idea why it is not marked very well. It really isn't, is it, Reggie? Yeah, it needs to be. And now we're going. But then again, we have to remember it's a military ship, which is why it's dark here. It confuses the enemy as much as you. This is the upper deck corridor. And in here, we have almost like a recreation of the 1979 Alien room, right? Yeah, this is the mess hall. I mean, but doesn't it remind you of a famous movie from 1979? Just a bit. It really does. Thankfully, sans any nasty xenomorphs sneaking around. For now. Though they have suggested we might get one. This is the locker, I believe. Right. Look at all the detail in here. You have your storage racks, and then you also have a power bank, a please ensure sealed after use, keep panel clear, engineering access only, some sort of call terminal that might get functional later. See this call terminal? Engineer access only, and we're going this way now. Here's a microwave. I believe it functions the same way. A coffee, water, and bean dispenser. What else, Reggie? Okay, so like this one I can sit down too. Right, and this is... Okay. So, it's a rather large room. I would say 13 meters, maybe 10 meters across. Right. Following you. Oh, and look at the detail through the window. There's a cross-feed line, a tank line, all kinds of unusual stuff. Okay, following my friend here, there's a overlook of the cargo and engineering lower section. Another panel, I believe that works. Yes, it does, but it has no function at the moment. And what do you say? Is that it? Then you have another. This is the cargo vader that goes down into the cargo hold. And anyways, oh yeah, and suit storage too. I believe that is it. I really must thank my friend here for lending me his ship today. I apologize if we've been unable to hear everybody, and he's signing off. Thank you, Reggie, as well. So, please applaud our kind guest. Anyways, this has been Siren and Reggie. Hopefully, we'll do another ship tour another day.